Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What's Up With Them love reading. So, what is up with Sagittarius love interest right now? What's going on with that? Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and Ten of Swords. Holy moly, Saggy. Okay, this will be a reading for just some of you. It's being very cut and clear, and it's going to resonate very well, but just with some of you guys. So if it's not the reading for you, my deep apologies. I love all of you, but you know how the spirit sometimes needs to send a message for specific people, or remember that the energy is fluent. So basically, you click here to see what's up with them, and this could be what's up with you, really, right? So but you are Saggy, and I know you're open-minded, and I know you're very creative, and I know you're gonna know, and also you're going to know where this is talking to you. So okay, let's get started. Someone is walking away in a from an emotional situation. Eight of Cups. The reason why is because it was becoming a burden. The passion was a burden. They couldn't handle anymore. They had to drop it. And it was a burden because for some reason that we may find out later on the reading, they felt like they have been stabbed 10 times over and over and over again, and they just felt like dead. It was very, very painful. Okay, Sags. I know Sags. I love Sagittarius. You're so adventurous. You're so optimistic. You're so not okay philosophical. You like, to figure what is going on, why we're here, all that. I love that about you. But for some people, they can't handle that, right? They may be a little more, they like more stability. They like a little bit, they like to be more sure. They like more logical things. So it could be that you were just dealing with someone that couldn't handle that. It's no one's fault, but unfortunately, you know, they walked away. So let's go and see what are they feeling for my beautiful Saggies, for my lovely Saggies. How are they feeling for Saggies? How are they feeling for my Saggies? Okay. Oh, wow. The Hierophant. And the Devil. Oh, and the Star. Yes, guys. That's exactly what I was saying. They were feeling that they wanted something more traditional, Saggy. They wanted something more orthodoxic, something more formal. And you're probably like, what? Formal? I'm Saggy. What is formal? Jeez, heck no, right? I know, I get it. I totally understand my beautiful Sagittarius. I do, and that's what it makes you so beautiful. But this is the reading about them, and this is how they're feeling, because they see it doesn't mean that this is you, but they see your way of being adventurous, of trying new things, of being even philosophical. Maybe they're religious, okay? Maybe they're super hardcore religious type. And I'm just saying, maybe, cross watchers, please, please, please understand. They're just maybe. It's just probably just like a metaphor, okay? Just think about They're more traditional. So, and they cannot handle the free spirit. They see it in a very negative way because this is the way they're feeling for you. But it's very complex. It's telling a lot. Those are huge major arcanas here. They are all three at once. Their feelings for you, it's is hugely strong, Sag, because look, three super major arcanas. Here wasn't any major arcanas, which really means here, guys, is that when it's a minor arcana, situation can actually change. So let's say this is the person of your life, something like that. It can change. However, these are more like a karmic thing, is more like spirit, but it still can change, obviously, if we can change the minor first. So anyways, that back in here, right, Sagittarius, back in here, what they're feeling for you is they want a commitment or getting some formal, traditional, more stable situation. And unfortunately, it's not going to the side that they like to. Maybe you're just a little more like, you're open-minded, and that is not fitting well for them. But on the other hand, at the same time, cross watchers, please don't hate me, okay? It's not for everybody, but at the same time, what I mean, people that are very, very tradition, they have even more the black and white, so they go from one to another point sometimes, because there's and basically they are going back and forth on this energy too on their own, because these are their feelings, basically, meaning they want something serious and right and kind of like pure, like a marriage, but at the same time they feel really bonded by you, Sag. Okay, they feel like you're addictive. They cannot stop thinking about you, especially with the star here. They cannot. You're like, what is the worst drug out there? That, okay, that they cannot live without right now. They're very sexually attracted to you in a way that's lusty, okay, and it's being really, really harsh on them. Okay, that's why, look, it's clear here on these cards. But they're trying to make sense of it. They're trying to balance too. The good thing about this star, there's some balancing too, but it's more like it's what they do hope to find a solution, actually. Okay, they feel like there's a lot of illusions that you sweet talk them to. Okay, they feel like you manipulate them, that you control them, even though you're a Sag. I don't see you being controller, but because but yeah, I can see you wanting sometimes your freedom and things your way on your life. And maybe because you're together, when you're in a couple, you gotta compromise, and because you still push to be you, they may feel like that's a kind of control, that you're not compromising and doing things for them. You know how it is. It could even be projection. They could be the ones trying to control. Again, cross watchers, don't hate me. I love cross watchers. I really, really appreciate, especially because you love a Sag, and I know how they are attractive, why. I totally understand. And they are probably, I hear they're really good in bed. Yeah. So, yeah, Sag is, so this is what is happening with them. It's because it's a lot of love, though. Isn't that funny? Too much love and extreme can cause issues. But with this star here, this star has so many meanings, you guys. But I am feeling, Spirit's telling me that is a good thing in this situation. It's a hope. of balance, okay? That you guys could get in an agreement, perhaps. Let's figure out the following here, Saji. Let's try to figure out. Actually, let me get this deck. What are they telling people about you, right? That could be a good indication of where things are going to be going. What are they telling their best friend, the ones that they talk every little detail or, secrets, and or family member, whoever is someone they trust, that they talk about you. Five of Swords, okay. The High Priest, and the Judgment. Holy moly, yeah. Okay, before even going there, my mistake. I also wanted to read. I'm gonna even put separated here, okay? Just here. I wanted to read the cards this way because that's how I love this spread. That I created. I think that I know it came from you. I don't know if they already existed, but I like to put the cards this way, and then I read them this way as well. Here, their current situation, how they're feeling about you. Well, they're leaving exactly because they want a tradition, the Hierophant. Here, the Ten of Wands is a burden, which is funny because it has to do with fire and hell, right? A burden, too much. They felt like slaves, like they're feeling like, not that you slave them out, but this addiction for you, too much control, too much, it got so much, the love got so much that got to a lusty, it took more a negative twist, right? They felt like they end up being bonded to you, of so addicted you are, addictive. And here's the Ten of Swords with a star. They felt stabbed, like dead, that's it, 10 times, like that is it. But then there's this star, which is the hope, which indicates to me they're not completely done. Okay, that's what it tells me. I may be wrong, yeah, of course, but I could be for some of you, but maybe not. Okay, so here we go. This one, what are they telling people about you? I love the High Priestess, but here I don't know if this is a makeup or she's crying. What do you think? I always try to figure this out in this deck. I hope. The High Priestess is amazing. I love this card. It's mystical. Look, she also has a key. She knows. She's your deep wisdom, is what is living very deep inside. In this case, them, because they're telling people. So basically, they're not telling a lot of people much. They're keeping it quite secretively, okay? Or they're hiding part of the story. They're not telling everything. So either they're not telling anyone at all, because maybe guys, your love story with this person is a secret. It could be a third party situation, or someone that you guys don't want to reveal yet, or and vice versa. They don't want people to know you guys are dating. Could be, not for everybody again, but because it doesn't seem like they're telling too many people. But for the ones, if they are telling, they're hiding part of the story to start. So I don't know if they're hiding their part or yours, but they're saying that there was a deceit somehow. There was some gossiping. It was a malicious, vicious little fights, bickering, like unfair victory, like your deceit, but they would love to give it a new start. See, the star was pointing to that here. They would like a rebirth of this situation. Try it again. And this is exactly what the key here is saying. It's so beautiful. They are in pain, guys. We gotta respect cross watchers. I know how you're feeling. I'm so sorry. I understand why you're taking all these steps. If you're cross watching, my heart goes with you because it's intense. It's so intense, cross watcher. I see this high priestess here, your most deep wisdom, crying, and with the key here, and I think you will feel better if you can just restart from a new, right? Just things needs to change, that's for sure. You guys need, but this is my opinion now, it's not the cards. I believe you guys need to be Sagittarius, guys. Sagittarius, they're really honest too, like very honest. Like they talk, they say what they're feeling, they say who they are, they say all that. If they, even if they, I'm not saying this is the case, I'm not saying cheating here at all, but if it happens that they cheat at one point, they would even tell you, okay, if you ask. I know that's how they are. They don't want to hurt. They don't do it. If even if they cheat, they're not doing to hurt anybody. They would never do that. They're good at heart. They would do just because they're adventurous. They're curious. They want to experience this life to the, like, you know, like to the fullest. That's how they are. But they wouldn't do to hurt anyone. So that's my personal suggestion to you that I'm feeling is if you can clearly see with the Sag, I'm talking to the cross watchers now, but and talk to them. And Sag, you also, obviously if you're watching this, what's up with them is because you're interested in them, you love them, and you want to know what's going on. Just go and have an open heart situation. Conversation. Sorry. Conversation, okay? This is what it, because what they're telling others here is they would like a new start. See, rebirth, death, the healing, because start is also healing, and the rebirth, a new. This is becoming very beautiful. This is becoming deep. This is a real thing. What a story you guys have. You guys have a beautiful story here. Let me see now. What would be the advice to Sagittarius? What's now from the cards, not from me? What would be the advice from the divine, from spirit for Sagittarius? What could they do in order to, you know, fix the situation, to make it, you know, to satisfy whatever Sagittarius wants? Let's see. What should they do? Three of Wands, okay. And Seven of Swords, all right. Six of Pentacles, all right. Absolutely what I told. Okay, I don't know if the advice is actually for Sag or for Sag's love interest, because this is what's up with them, right? And so advice is, someone is being perceived as lying and cheating and sneaking out. It doesn't need to be cheating like, oh, having another person. Could be just cheating like, for example, you know, saying that they are going to go to the gym, but then they go play pool. I'm just joking, just because they know that you would not want them to do it, right? So just because they want to be free or something like that. There's some kind of lying, deceiving here. We saw the deceit in that too. So that there is an expectation the advice is to be careful here, one of you guys, both, because seems like someone is not being truthful, and not being very sorry, I'm just trying to listen to Spirit. There's so much. You could have someone else, guys, in this story, okay? Someone else could be in the middle here, that is not allowing this relationship to be an equal give and receive. Is taking from the relationship, but there is also a long distance situation here, okay? And it could be just a metaphor too, like could be just that you guys are now apart, not physically together, but because of that, is giving space for some sneaking out, and that's causing imbalance on the relationship. So the advice is to avoid that, to clean that up. This is the bad energy that is happening and distorting everything, okay? Is kind of what I said. You guys need to sit down and have a great conversation, because it could even be out in the imagination. There's lying and deceiving and cheating of someone. It's not probably, maybe it could not even be real, but for some of you is real, okay? All right, let me just see what is the near future outcome. That could be in a couple days, in a couple weeks, but remember, things can change. People can change their minds between the time I put this out and the time that you see it, and the time that you guys actually get together again. So what's the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome? Wow, victory. 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, twin flames and marriage, and Ace of Swords. Guys, this is what I said. Have the conversation, have the honest conversation, open-hearted, okay? I told you, if this is sneaking out is happening, it could be on your mind, or if it is happening, a Sagittarius, a Sag would, if you ask to have a conversation, I'm talking to cross watchers for some reason, but they will. And you too, Sag. Maybe you too, Sag, whoever they are. I mean, the advice is go talk to them, talking, because following this advice, eliminating this negative energy, even if there is a possibility of a third party, if there is a possibility of a third party, guys, I have to say, it's not that important. That person doesn't seem to be. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, 6 of Wands, victory, and 4 of Wands, marriage, which could be metaphor, could be just you guys getting together again. Is a celebration, is happiness with a truth, telling the truth. When a truth come out, and oh my God, Spirit, you're amazing the way you talk to us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that this was so cut and clear here. The only part that was a little bit confusing is the advice, but Spirit's telling me it's confusing because there are many of you watching with different stories. And the Spirit's trying to tell you, each one of you, something in the middle that goes for all of you, that you will know, though, how it fits for you. Okay, that's what it's saying. And the reason why I changed and I start saying cross watchers all the time is also because maybe some cross watchers here needed so much to hear this. And this is the end of this reading, guys. I really appreciate if you could please subscribe. I'm new on YouTube and it means a lot to me. So thumbs up and subscribe is the way you can give me some love. I wish you all the love in this world and that situation goes well for you. See you next reading. Bye.